Hi, and welcome to this weekly feature, Leading a Healthy Workplace. I'm Whitnie Wiley, and I, along with my collaboration partner, Coach Melody McClellan, we're seeking to share with you things and hints, tips that you can use to build a team that creates healthy workplaces that are healthy from the inside out. Because when your employees are healthy and leadership is healthy, together you create healthy cultures, and healthy cultures create healthy businesses. So each week we'll be bringing you stories and studies that show how your investment in wellness and your workplace will result in great returns on your investment. So thank you for joining us. Melody, I was thinking that we could just start by talking about what wellness is. And in particular, you are a wellness professional, and you go into organizations and help them develop wellness programs and that help their employees not only be physically healthy, but emotionally healthy as well. So why don't you talk a little bit about what wellness is and how you do what you do?
Absolutely. And welcome, everyone. Whitnie and I are so excited to bring you this information because we know that a healthy workplace equals greater productivity, and productivity equals more return on investment. Therefore, what I do, Coach Melody, go into companies and organizations, create and implement on-site wellness, because we know that employees spend a third of their time at work. So if you're at work all the time, you have to have a culture of wanting to be able to move, also having mental, physical clarity, and also being able to focus on behavior changes and meeting your employees where they are. Also do a lot of coaching with executives and their teams, because we know that wellness comes from the top down.
Yes.
If the president believes in, or the owner of a company or organization believes that wellness is a priority and make that a priority for their employees, then they have people are happier at work, and when people are happier, they have more productivity. So it really is, wellness starts, and I always say, it's really starting with your mental, your physical, and your emotional wellness. We have to want to be at work. We have to want to do the jobs that we're doing, and we have to want to produce that makes us even better. And that's why I love this. For example, I absolutely love working with people. It's Saturday morning. I just got finished with a host of clients this morning, because I love doing what I do. So I'm going to try to fit people in where they need to be. The same thing at your workplace.
So one of the things that is important to understand about wellness is that it's not limited to the physical. And often when people think workplace wellness, they're thinking, oh, exercise, maybe getting out and walking. But wellness incorporates more than just physical, right? It is mental, emotional, spiritual, occupational, and intellectual. And all of those areas of wellness combined help to create a whole person, the wellness and healthy in the whole person. And when you take that individually and collectively into the workplace, and as Melody mentioned, particularly from the top down, that's how you create those cultures of wellness and health.
Yes.
What are some other things that you can think of that people need to do in order to have that wellness in the workplace, Melody?
Well, Whitnie, and I would just say that, right now we are in COVID season. Yes. There is just a lot of uncertainty there. It's creating stress. It's creating loneliness. People are just feeling a little out of sorts. The routines are off. That's all about wellness as well, and being able to adapt. Like, this is the time for adapting, because people are working from home that aren't used to that. That takes discipline. If you're not used to getting up when you need to, being where you need to be, you have to, like, for me, I'm used to that because I've always worked from home, and then I'll launch into a workplace. Well, it's no adjustment. But you still have to adjust your mental capacity as well, because mentally, this is a new adjustment. Therefore, just wellness is just trying to be a complete person. And I like to be clear, you don't have to do it all at one time.
Right.
taking baby steps. So today I'm going to incorporate this, meaning, okay, I'm going to set a routine for myself. Then after the routine, I'm going to add some exercise. I'm going to take a break instead of working and sitting at my desk all day. I'm going to get up and do some movement to make sure that I'm able to get my steps in, or to make sure that I'm increasing my energy level, making sure I feel better. It's just really about stopping and saying, what do I have to do to make sure I'm making myself priority? Right. That's important.
Those are all really good points. And I think especially the feeling that someone has to do everything right now, right? And that you can do it in increments. And it is the incremental building on itself that creates ultimately the habits and what gives you lifestyle. So, you know, be willing to take baby steps. Be willing to start with walking, or be willing to start with adding in a green smoothie a day, right? And it doesn't have to be everything all at once.
And you said a key word, and I have said this from the beginning of time. Lifestyle change is so important. Everybody, if it's not lifestyle change, if a client calls me and says, hey, I want to lose this type 50 pounds by my birthday, and our birthday is 2 months, I cannot work with you. You're not ready. That's not a great mental space, because you're only doing it for a short period of time. I'm about really helping people create a different mindset, create different behaviors. And when you think about it, we really do have to work on that, because you don't have to walk, like you said, start walking 30 minutes. You can start with 10 minutes, start with 15 minutes. We sitting here don't know where you are. We want to just be encouraging and say, hey, you can do this. And if you can't, then we're here to help you, to provide you with some accountability, to provide you with some different nuggets that you can use to help develop that as well.
Absolutely. And as it relates to leadership in an organization, that we want to be able to help you put some things into place to work with your employees to create programs that help with the physical side as well as the emotional side, the mental side, occupational and intellectual wellness as well, because all of that is going to yield the return on investment that you're looking for, that creates those workplace environments that will allow your employees to be productive, to be happy. And the studies show that happy employees are productive employees, and productive employees and happy employees take care of your customers and your clients. And that's where you see the return on your investment in them. So Melody, do you have any parting words before we go?
Yes, my parting words just is this: we'll be back. This is not our first time. This is our first time, but it's not our last. We plan on bringing these type of nuggets each and every week. And then you can always give us a call. Whitnie focus on leadership. I focus on the health and wellness aspect. We can team up and bring something collaboratively to your organization or individually. I will leave my website. It's unwrapu.com. I love for people to investigate. Take some more time to look and talk to me. I'll offer you an individual consult. And hey, we look forward to coming to your screen again next week with more great tips for your employees in your workplace. And we just say, stay healthy.
Absolutely. I love that. Let's stay healthy. Let's lead into the healthy workplace. Thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.
Yes, we do. Take care.